Monday, Tuesday.
Alright, I think I just need one more in roll 20. I'm sure everyone is displaying as their characters.
Radu looks like a grumpy bear with a bow tie. His little pink and white splotchies. Oh, not anymore.
Grumpy bear.
Grumpy bear with a bow tie.
Alright. So we were on the Fated Fellowship. Actually, let me see something.
Oh,
What?
everybody's here.
What game do we have somebody new joining? Is that
Sunday.
Oh, I saw that today. I didn't get a chance to say hi.
Technically, we are in the Escape from the Abyss campaign right now. So it looks like it's Radu's turn to scribe.
Who just did it?
Yeah, I was about ready to tell you. Yep.
Okay, why are you on the list twice? Alright, well then it is...
I blame Mikey.
Whoa, why me?
It is Enum's turn then. Enum, the friendly Warforged.
Sounds good.
Looks a little bit like the Terminator. Alright, and we have Radu as the previous scribe. Would you care to give us a recap of the last session?
Off the list, we discussed the Herald group device, heraldry, whatnot, and if somebody wants to run the Battlemaster character of the player who left. We are traveling to the cabin in the Abyss. Ashes has found evidence that we have traveled into Varrock territory. Radu gets hints that some are coming, and we're not as stealthy as we get spotted. Ashes places herself between the enemy and the party, and while the Varrocks come into range, a radiant ball of fire, modified, flies from Ashes and hitting several Varrocks as they come closer to us. Plank hypnotizes 3 of them. Those of us with limited magic try to do what damage we can until they come closer. Unfortunately, we all get one down on the ground and dying. Oh, excuse me. Unfortunately, we get one down on the ground and dying before I can engage with my weapons. And when I find rage, pretty lights just dance around, making beautiful display around me. So joyous and wonderful colors. And while I was able to throw a javelin at one, none of them seemed to want to play down to our level. Enum has been growing large and swinging hard for them and trying to grapple them. Ironheart has been throwing javelins, and Arches has been riding his little doggy and slinging weapons and throwing spells. Well, Enum has been able to grab one. A different one helped distract Enum with pain, so the one that he grappled broke free. He did jump up and harm one. Plank was concentrating on those 3 that he was distracting and hitting one of the near ones with all the magic he can. We finally scared the final 2 Vrocks off, all the while keeping an eye out for the large demonic entity north of us, who was just watching our fight and watching something else as well. We decided to take a quick rest in a magical rope thingy. Even with Clank tied up, I don't understand why he wanted to wander off, but when he asked to be tied, I tied him. As we travel closer to the cabin, we see something southeast and notice that there are trees, so we decided to reluctantly inspect it. It looks like a jungle, but it's a dry heat and feels more like radiation. Thinking about the experience, we decided to head back towards our original path. Arch rides his dog into the valley anyways. They're skeletons he messes with, and they have unusual weapons with scabbards, balls, and strange powder. He writes back to us, why did you pick up the weapons? So he rides back in. Ink flies to investigate the radiant environment. As this is happening, he grabs all those weapons and rides back to us. 3 flintlock pistols, powder, etc., and that are 2 pounds. Clank cannot understand the strange devices. Unusual devices are 5 pounds. We discuss if we should check out the Wooded Valley more or not, and session ends. MVP's art.
All right, thank you for that recap.
There is a tiny bit more because Clank jumped on the mount and then we darted off. Is how we ended.
Jumped on the mound? What do you mean?
He jumped on the mount with me,
The puppy.
and then the puppy, and then we were going back in.
Yep, I definitely missed that.
Oh, the two of you are going back in together?
Yeah.
Back into the irradiated area?
Yeah.
All right.
Just a quick question from my side before we get too far. Is the Twitch stream being recorded? That is a big help for me for taking notes later.
Yes, I believe we are live. Double check that. Yeah, no, we even have some viewers.
Sweet. Thank you.
So...
Hi, Grandma!
Yeah. It is the 60th of fall at 12:30 in the afternoon. The desolate plains of the abyss, as it seems that, for whatever reason, Clank is riding into the blasted areas along with Arch. Now, also, you did find those weapons, the flintlock pistols. I don't know if you mentioned that, and the strange devices that seem to not be functioning. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Did someone take those? Those were the weapons you found on those guys, right?
Yeah.
They are in the ledger.
They're what?
I did jot them down on the ledger. Let me just double check. I just put them in Clank's bag.
So they're in...
Who is it on actually? Because I just put in Clank's bag because everything usually goes on him. But yeah.
Clank's bag of holding. Clank is holding it, I'd assume.
Uh-oh. I lost
Clank's
audio.
bag of holding is not on this plane. Alwyn was holding it.
Oh, well then it would probably... Do you guys not have a bag of holding?
We do not.
Not on this plane.
So then it probably would not be there. So I guess who... I think Arch, you took the pistols, so they should be in your inventory. Unless someone else took them.
Yeah, I scooped up the pistols and the devices and came back, but I'll keep them in my inventory, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm kind of... Just whoever picks stuff up, unless you guys want to have someone do, as a set quartermaster, I'd say just, are responsible for your own inventories is usually easiest.
Yeah.
How many strange devices?
I believe there were 4 of them.
And how many pistols?
Or 2
6.
of those. There's 6?
Oh,
6 devices?
I have 6.
Oh, wait.
2 each.
There's 5 pistols. I just saw my notes. Okay, yeah, there's 5 pistols and the strange... I don't think I put the number of devices, so we'll just say there's 5 of those too.
Okay, so it's not 6, it's 5.
That's what I have in my notes anyway. If it's
Nice
flintlock pistols, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the devices weigh 5 pounds each, and the pistols weigh 2 pounds each. Is what I had.
That sounds correct.
And I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna delete that from the ledger since somebody has it in their inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, technically, we don't have the bag of holding, making things a little more difficult. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? You're riding into the irradiated area, just the 2 of you?
Unless anybody wants to follow.
Alright, so as you get close, you probably start feeling the effects right away. I would need con saves from the two of you.
Both of us get +4 to this roll.
Arch would kind of look over. Alright,
Oh my god.
so Clank would fail.
Clink got a 12. He fails with a
I
12.
would use Flash of Genius.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
okay
oh.
for now. Arch would kind of look over to Enum and say, why are they going back in? And why
Is that Arch or Ironheart?
Or
Ironheart.
Ironheart, yeah, sorry, I got the names mixed up. Ironheart would say, why are they going back in?
I believe they are greedy, searching for treasures, and distracted from the main primary objective.
Alright.
This is a human trait.
So you are going deeper in, correct?
Yeah, heading more towards the center.
Okay. So you pass by more bodies as you go. What's the speed of your mount?
If it's dashing 80 feet.
Just normal speed without dashing.
40.
40, okay. So you pass by a couple of large metal things that clank. As an artificer, you think these are vehicles of some kind.
Ooh.
They look like
Nice.
they have been destroyed by something powerful. I need another set of con saves. As you get deeper in, the effects get stronger. DC is 15 on this one.
Ooh, Clink passes!
Thank
Okay.
you.
Nice.
So you would both take 20 points of radiant damage.
Oh, I'm also resistant to it.
Yeah, so you take 10.
Ooh.
As you start to get kind of seared by the intense amounts of radiant energy in the area. So as you get through some more of the trees, you get to you come to a clearing where there is what looks like almost like a large metallic centrifuge with a bunch of strange-looking, almost like a greenish mist in the area. It looks like it has been destroyed to an extent, and you would notice nearby what looks like a valve on the ground, kind of like a hatch of some kind. Although I guess only Clank would know what a hatch even is.
Being a hatchling himself.
Because I came from an egg. Get it? So is this a something that we can pick up or open?
Open.
Cool.
It's
I was
currently
finding out.
Are you gonna approach it? You
Yes.
have to go through
Well, I would.
the kind of the green mist over there. The green glowing area.
I look at Clank, see what he wants to do. Cannot take much more.
No, I cannot.
Okay, I'm gonna
but,
send Clank back on the Mastiff and
Hang on a
run
sec.
forward myself.
I'll give you a shot of the area.
Let's see this. Because we might be able to hide inside of that hatch.
I do think that may offer us some protection,
Yes.
but we got to go through that. Are you willing to go through, or do you want to go back, Clank?
We've already come this far.
Like, I will.
Do you have any
see.
healing that you can
Give me
maybe
one
help
moment.
me with?
Oh yeah, I do.
That would be awesome. And I'll use a cure wounds on myself at level 1.
I'm gonna. Do I wait and use this then?
You can wait until
Okay.
I'm dead. I'm feeling much better now.
Sorry, give me one moment. I'm having some issues here.
I don't know how much time is passing by while these guys are exploring, but can the people that left behind, I don't know, did we take a short rest recently? I guess we have, actually. I think we're good. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you had the long rest, and then after the battle, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you
We
did.
went in the. I thought we went in the rope trick and rested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
did.
It looks like it. It looks like it.
Wait, this is it. So yeah, back at camp, I'll just cut to you guys for a moment. What are you doing? Anything in particular?
No, waiting for them.
Ashes will look around at the others and be like, "So how long do we give them before we just assume they're dead and move on?"
How long can a humanoid hold their breath for?
I don't know. We'll find out here shortly, I guess.
Yes.
She'll sit down, like with her back against like a tree or a rock or something, and I think Ink will try and keep watch in case anything approaches us.
Yeah, you'll see Enum's head kind of swivel around like 360 degrees, also keeping watch. That's it.
Radu's keeping watch and frustrated because he wants to get out of hell or the abyss.
Alright, so you move past the missile thing area. I need another. Go ahead.
Can I cast a spell first?
What are you gonna cast?
Can I hand Clank a ring and tell him to wear this ring? Clank, I hand you a platinum ring and I say, put this on.
I put it on.
And I'm assuming you're allowing us to do this because I purchased this once you told Miri that we could purchase stuff with our starting gold. So I hope that's okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So as Clank puts it on, I cast Warding.
Warding bond?
So on Clank.
You faded out after warding, so
I cast Warding Bond on Clank there.
Alright, yeah, that's what I thought you said. Alright, so warding bond on Clank. Go ahead and give me saves. These would be DC 18 con saves.
I'm going to use an inspiration.
And you also have the
+4.
+4, yeah. And you said con save?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to use inspiration too.
But you didn't say it.
I didn't say it.
Alright, so you are starting to feel the burn here. Let's see.
it burns like hygiene.
So you would take 47 radiant, which is reduced by half, so 23. And you would gain a level of exhaustion.
Ooh, okay.
But you do make it past to near where you saw the hatch. And over near the hatch, there's some sort of strange demonic symbol on the ground.
Ooh.
This looks like some kind of ritual site. What do you want to do?
Open the hatch, I guess, right, Clank?
Yeah, let's see what's in the hatch. Oh, it seems like a ritual, like something that can be dispelled.
Well, you're not sure what it is exactly. It seems like there are a bunch of markings on the ground.
Cool.
Alright, so as you approach... Let's see... something is strange as you get closer. Oh wait, I lied. Never mind. I just remembered you don't have your perception guy with you.
Nope.
Ignore me. So you get closer to the area. And as you do, you see the dirt start to move. And several creatures suddenly, as if waking up from underneath, come into view. The large creatures, do either of you have nature?
Yes.
Nature
No,
might
no,
identify
just kidding.
these. Oh, you're a
I
liar.
don't have nature.
All right.
I lied.
I have it with. No, I don't. Not on this guy. I don't have jack of all trades. I lied.
All right, so they look like large lizard creatures with big teeth, but they look all kind of weird and irradiated. So pull yourselves on the board near the token there, and I would need initiative rolls.
Oh,
Oh my word.
It's fine. This is fine.
It's okay.
what?
I'm just making some popcorn.
Yeah, I was thinking that skeleton there looked like a mastodon. I was like, oh, are there dinosaurs?
Oh man, you know, Kudo
This is awesome.
down here, he would have been able to learn a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh,
Finally.
yeah.
It's true.
It's okay.
All right, so the first act. You guys would be. Oh, did you roll for initiative?
Oh, I guess I didn't.
I guess I didn't either.
Nerd.
So you guys wouldn't be surprised because these things weren't exactly hiding. They more just started moving when they kind of heard you. They weren't trying to ambush. They just were more woken up. And you might want to pull your big dog out since you're both riding it, because if he gets killed, you might not be moving as quick.
I don't have a token for doggo.
Oh, it's supposed to be a horse, right?
Yeah. It's a
Make it Clifford.
Is it Clifford?
Well, I'll give you control of the
Token.
token. You can make it whatever you want later. But it's what type of creature is it supposed to be?
Mastiff.
Mastiff?
No, I mean like the summon, because I know you skinned it as a mastiff.
Well, it's a mastiff.
I think that's one of the options
Oh,
in the
is it?
spell, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you able to ride a Mastiff as a medium creature?
Yeah, mastiffs are small, or they're medium-sized. They're more for like halflings and small creatures. So
maybe
you could make it a big mastiff as like a a skin, but then it would be a warhorse, I think. Can you link the ability used to summon it? Summon Steed.
It's fine Steed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have to pick a horsey. Or to ride it, at least.
I guess if you're allowing him to reskin it, Lou, could he use the horse stats and like just say it's a giant Clifford dog?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. If he wants it
Yeah.
to be a giant mastiff, I could just say it's a warhorse, but it looks like a mastiff. Because mastiff is a medium-sized creature. So warhorse, okay. Sorry, I should have dragged this out for you a while ago.
that was
The
my
warhorse
fault. Yeah.
stats- The warhorse stats are much better anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Let me fucking look this up.
In fact, I think that the warhorse is faster.
Yeah,
Faster,
probably.
more HPs, everything.
Yeah.
Alright, so this will be at the top of the journal. You should see it there, the warhorse.
I got 60 feet. Oh, man. Horsey!
Is it a celestial, fae, or fiend?
Celestial.
Well, it doesn't have that much HP, unfortunately. So the warhorse is going to act... Or wait, does your ability change its HP? I forget.
I don't think so.
Okay. So you are on this warhorse, and I'm assuming you're taking control. So it would be it would basically go on your turn for initiative. I think is for that type of mount.
Correct. I can choose to use the mount either before or after my turn, but it goes in the same turn order as me.
All right. So sorry to delay. Clank, you were the first to act as these things are waking up.
Well, I think,
We get the fuck out of here.
yeah. I think I'll cast invisibility so
Okay.
that Arch and I are both invisible.
All right. So that just leaves the horse.
Great.
All right. Anything else, Clank?
Oopsies. No. No.
Okay. So Arch, it's your turn.
All right, wait, Lou, which direction did we come from?
From the south. Technically be north on this map, so it's this way
Okay.
below you.
Okay. All right, let me see what the fuck I'm doing here. Give me a second.
Arch, we're invisible.
I can still do stuff, right? Or no?
Sure, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If I use something while he's casting invisibility, do I still stay invisible?
Not.
You
not if
asking
cast
me?
a spell,
I
right?
can't answer that. I can only tell you what happens if you try to do something. Clank could probably
So I
tell
look
you.
at, so I look at Clank and do I say,
If
I ask
you
Clank,
cast a spell or attack, you will become uninvisible.
oh, okay. All right, well, I say, yeah, sprint us out of here, and we're gonna go 120 feet, going right in between them, so we're not getting close to them. This way, and then as soon as we clear, go straight south.
Wait,
So
120? Isn't the horse's speed? Oh, okay,
60.
60.
we're dashing.
Okay. So luckily, because you go first and are faster than them, you are going to get to retreat before they catch up. Though at this point they are chasing you, and you would see now or hear more noise coming from the forests around you as you retreat back towards the camp.
Yes.
Sorry, back towards your party.
Oh.
Alright, so you are in a chase. I assume you're just going to try to outrun them, which would
Yeah.
be athletics, I guess just from the horse, since you're just riding it.
Yeah, horse to horse.
Alright, how much do you weigh, Clank, with all of your equipment? Just to see if I don't think the horse is encumbered with you, but I should probably check.
30.8, so 60 pounds.
Alright, so yeah, that should be fine. So give me an athletics check, as these creatures are trying to overtake you.
Athletics, what is that? The horsey dex?
It would be the horsey strength.
Horsey strength. Huzzah! Ooh.
Alright, so he's pushing his muscles to the limit as these large T-Rexes are giving chase.
Can I inspire this horse? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do?
How would you do that?
Use one of my inspirations and say, "You got this, Fluffy!"
Use your inspirations? No, unless you're a bard, you can't do anything like that.
Okay.
You can't bardic the horse. So the T-Rexes are catching up. You think they're going to be on you soon. I need another athletics, and I need 2 con saves, as the radiation is still not great. Oh, much better. DC is 15 here.
Oh my god.
So you would fail. Let's see. Yeah, I can just use this dice roller. So 30, which would be half for you, Clank, to 15. And 30, which would be half for you as well. Unfortunately, you would get some more exhaustion.
Okay. Well, I also have another bad thing.
What?
Because I also take Clank's damage. Clank has resistance to that 15, but I also take the damage that he takes.
Oh, so Clank takes half, which would be
So
7, and I guess you would
Yeah.
take.
It doesn't.
I take 7
You
as
don't-
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't do a resist on the resist.
Yeah, you don't. You would just take 7.
Correct.
Think. Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Oh, and I need to roll for the horse. I forget you guys are riding a horse because it
Ooh.
possibly would be affected as well.
Is the con save for this bad boy?
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
Oh.
So he would take half, which I guess would be the 15 radiant.
Oh, okay.
And at this point, you gain some ground on them with your roll and reach your group. So you guys see the horse and the other two kind of like all
Probably
freaked
hear
out.
them before they appear, right?
And there are very large creatures following them.
Oh my word!
So hang
Where'd you
on.
find
I
the
imagine
puppies?
there's a lot of like crashing and
Yeah,
or
huge creatures following them.
As we break out of the tree line, I yell, "I'm sorry!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You were right!"
Ashes is
You
gonna
guys just
be
see
the,
3 giant, undead
Big
Tyrannosaurus zombies chasing us.
and who knows what else.
Alright, let me grab a map for this. You silly guys.
At least you're not
When
fighting.
we hear the crashing, I would definitely step back from the tree line and make sure the stronger people are in front of me.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Make
you'll have
sure
some
I'm-
time to prepare. Just give me a moment here.
Oh, man.
At least you're not fighting in the grass. That would have been a double duty.
Yeah. Well, now Arch has what 2 levels of exhaustion? Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. About that. We're not going to talk about that.
But it's
At least
funny.
you have the mount, but because that otherwise you'd be slow.
You know what would help right now? A pike.
And I'm good at pike with pikes.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I'm a
Uh,
pole-arm master.
Alright, so you guys... Here, I'll...
Fuck is exhaustion, dude. Why can I not find it?
Well,
Right below your hit die.
he might
On
need
your
to
quick-
turn it on for his character. 'Cause this is a
Oh.
new sheet. So if you go to the options...
Cogwheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Alright,
There's
so...
show exhaustion tracking on the right, about halfway down.
Far right column? Middle column?
Right side column, about halfway down.
Right. Halfway down.
Show exhaustion tracking. And we're off.
Oh, I just realized I was putting you guys on the map there. That's not good.
So exhaustion tracking on. Okay.
And now it should be under your hit die on the first page.
Yeah. You rock. Thanks, Mary. Ooh.
Do it again. Alright, so sorry. You would be at the south. You can pull your horse out, and Clank is down here too.
Oh, we're fighting these things?
Unless you want to keep
Follow
retreating.
you.
So there are now hang on, let me see. How many came with you?
20.
No, not 20. That's silly. 30. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, there are... looks like just the 3 of them. So go ahead, you guys make initiative rolls as well. So they are
Okay.
coming from the south. They're probably about a round behind Clank and Arch. Alright, you all on there? So the first act...
Are we now doing our previous rolls, Lou?
No, you guys are still on initiative, so you're good.
Oh, okay. Because I saw Matt roll again. I got confused.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again, actually, because technically this is a different encounter.
I figured. Yeah, my bad.
No, it's fine. It's probably the correct call. Okay. So I think you rolled pretty much the same thing you did before, which is weird.
Not Clank.
No, Clank rolled much lower.
No,
But luckily,
no,
Clank is on
no.
your horse, so... Alright, so the first act is going to be Ashes.
Oh.
So these monsters are about 80 feet behind them off the map.
She will step back and take flight. Maybe fly up to about 30 feet. What's coming?
And I'll re-roll for them too, actually.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna wait and see what's going on here and what we decide to do. I will ready a dash action if the party decides to flee.
Okay.
Nice.
So you are kind of like, we fighting? What are we doing, guys? As you see these huge dinosaurs that are like irradiated zombies coming up behind Clank and Ash. Or Arch, when I say Ash. Alright. So... the next up is going to be one of the zombies. So it is going to kind of rush up, gaining enough ground to get up to you with a dash and ending its turn. Arch.
Okay, horses. I'm going to tell the horse to disengage.
Okay.
I am going to retreat straight up 60 feet with me, myself, and Clink.
Okay. Does the horse's disengage the rider as well?
Yes.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. Okay, so that's 60 feet right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Me.
Clank
Yep.
fell off,
Okay.
unfortunately.
I can't move anything. I look over at Clank and I say to him, make sure you stay within 60 feet for your bond.
Thank you.
Oh, you guys are still invisible too, aren't you?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, the horse is coming at us.
Where are they? It's just the horse.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you probably hear them on the horse clanking
Okay.
around, but
Screaming.
it does
their
look a
heads
little
off.
weird. It might take you a second to be like, "What's going on? Did they get eaten?"
I look and I ask Clank real quick too. As we were riding back, I asked him how he'd be feeling if he's hurt.
Oh, I'm okay.
Okay, well then I am going to lay on hands myself
Okay.
for all 40 HP.
All right. So that will be it for you.
And that's
Ian.
Oh, I have a bonus action, but yeah, I do want to use a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It's a concentration. I do not want to use a bonus action because I have warding bond. Yeah, that'll be it.
Warding bond is not concentration.
Isn't it? Oh, you rock. Haha, yes. Okay, then I definitely want to. I am going to turn around and I say, they die now, as I cast Hex on the big one that I can now see.
All right. So you hit him with a hex. And actually, it would be Ironheart who's next. Ironheart, what do you want to do?
Probably kind of step up and kind of hold the line with the others here.
Oh my
All right. So is
ready,
he-
ready. Ready a great sword attack.
all right. So you ready an attack. Eno.
Are we withdrawing or fighting? Sorry.
There's
I've-
only 3.
I've never
These
fought these
lizards.
before, and I don't think I could run fast enough.
Instructions.
Fight,
Unclear instructions received.
fight.
I'll move up here. And I'll activate, you see some runes flash, and activate my hill rune, which gives me the resistance. And I will take the dodge action. And that is my turn.
All right. Radu.
Ah. The one I can see. 16 hit.
So you blast at it. 16 will strike it. As it's running up.
I don't know why it's giving rage.
So you blast it for 5 force on the first shot.
And then, boom.
Yeah, 22 will blast it the second time for another 10. All right, bonus action.
And I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
That's it. Done. Next.
All right. Ink.
Ink's staying put for now.
Okay, Clank.
Oh, I'm gonna dodge.
All right, so you are
So
on the
say-
horse
Oh
dodging.
shoot! Actually, no. Oh, I'm invisible right now, right?
Correct.
Yes.
But sounds like we're fighting. I'm gonna launch a taser at that dude.
Okay. So you fire it. Yeah, 21 will strike.
He was on the horse.
As he would suddenly appear. Doing, let's see, 13 points of lightning.
I'm going to do it again.
Nice.
All right. So that would be another 10. All right, anything else?
I am going to hop off the horse.
All right. So you hop
Run away.
down and run north a bit. That's it for you, I assume. Another
Yep.
one of these creatures comes rushing up, entering the map. And then finally, the last one comes rushing up. New round is going to be Ashes. And they're
Alright.
all making a beeline towards the group.
Let's put down a fireball.
Alright, so you hurl.
And I'm gonna change it to the radiant.
Alright. So
And
the
I'm gonna
fireball
place it-
strikes them and they are unaffected by radiant damage.
Really? Wow.
Oh, of course. They
Oh, they've been
They
sitting
are-
in radiation.
They're irradiated T-Rexes, so yeah, that would do nothing to them.
Oh, that wasn't poison gas?
No, and
No.
you
It was-
technically your character wouldn't know anything about that anyway, so that would be,
Because I didn't go in. Okay.
yeah. So it would make
Alright.
sense that you'd be like, well, here comes the radiant ball. But yeah,
Yeah.
that would not affect them.
Your
Okay.
response was correct with the knowledge you had.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, what? There's a monster that is immune to radiant blasphemy.
In the
Yeah.
abyss.
It's supposed to
How
hit
often do you
everything.
do that?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll move my my mind forward 30 feet, and that's my turn. No, I'm sorry. I can move it Yeah, only 30 feet, so.
All right. So Ironheart. What's he doing? That's you again, Mary.
Oh, sorry. I'll have him hold the line and ready another.
Ready an attack.
Actually, I'll have him dodge for this round since 3 of them are coming up.
All right. So he is dodging. The creature is going to just run right into the center of you three, roaring with a dash, ending its
I
turn.
take my Oppie.
All right, so you're spending a reaction?
Yes, I forget that I freaking have this. Let me find it. I think it's the polearm.
Yeah, you can fend them back
No.
when it comes to your range.
All right. So not Sentinel, but the polearm one. Okay. So go ahead.
So if he's like coming at me, and as soon as he gets within like 5 feet, so he'd be back like a couple more feet. Can I hit him as he like first enters before he comes up upon the other two?
I mean, it's the same thing, but yeah, sure. You can hit him.
Because I would use Booming Blade to freeze him. Then
You can't use Booming Blade on it unless you have Spell Sniper.
Yeah.
Because it's a reach weapon.
I thought I can use that as Warcaster.
You could, but not on a reach weapon. Oh, you have a quarterstaff. You're not using
I
a
have a
reach weapon,
quarterstaff.
right?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, you could.
All right.
Yeah.
So then go ahead, do your attack. Let's see if you hit him.
All right.
Hit him.
Pretty likely you will.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so 21 will strike him.
And he's the one that I have hexed, right? He was the first one that entered.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's why there's a target on him.
Okay. So I am going to then. What do I roll for damage? Because the Booming Blade one didn't work when I clicked it. It's weapon damage plus a D8.
Yep.
Well, you click on Booming Blade.
We'll just take the first one because it's still not correct. Yeah.
Oh, so that would be 8 thunder and your staff damage. So you don't need a Booming Blade macro, you just need Booming Blade damage. Your macro is your quarterstaff because that's your attack. The Booming Blade attack is pointless. So you strike him for 13 bludgeoning and what is it? 8, so 21. And he will indeed stop roaring at you.
Okay.
Anything else?
That is it.
Alright, so as you start, the amount of radiant energy coming off this thing is noticeable. You would take 10 radiant damage.
Oof.
Have to 5.
Yeah, if you have resistance, it'd be 5. As this thing seems to have an aura of radiance.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Now that I have another question, though. I have Hex on him currently. Can I throw Hexblade's Curse on him as well?
Yeah. It's 2 different effects.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that as my bonus action.
Okay.
I am going to then have 2 melee attacks. And I crit with a 19. 14.
That will strike him. Smacking him once for, let's see. Yeah,
And that's
so that
both
would
my
be
hexes. Yeah.
19, 13 bludgeoning, and 6 necrotic.
And I'm going to go one more time.
Yeah, that will strike again, doing another 10 necrotic and 8 bludgeoning.
Then I'm going to tell my mount to disengage and back up from this dude.
Okay. Anything else?
And that's going to be it for me.
Oh, sorry. Your mount would have died
Oh,
because it shares your turn.
okay.
So the radiance would have killed it.
Done.
I gotta remember that's a creature. You should probably add it
You
to
were
the
back over
initiative
here.
order. Yeah.
Okay, you can do that for future. All right, well then, he's dead, and I'm just standing here. Oh my god! All right, and I use my actions, and all right, I'm just
You
going
got
to.
movement, right?
I
Yeah,
do
you
have
get an
Take
option.
off attack.
half movement. I'm just gonna like peek a little bit closer over here. Could this dude reach me?
He has. Let's see. I think he has. 10 feet of reach. So
Okay,
you
I'm
have
gonna
some
just
Oh,
go.
really?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand right next to Enum and just look at him, and I go, "Help, please."
As this thing is looking down at you, roaring.
That's not realistic. It has T-Rex arms.
Yeah, but its mouth goes out. It's not slapping you. That's not its attack. Little known fact about the T-Rex: they killed you with their little arms, not the mouth.
I like
Multi-attack.
that imagery though. I want it to be that way. Okay, go ahead. My turn.
Yeah. So Enum, what are you gonna do?
Alright, Enum sees the paladin come next to him, but then he's gonna run over here and flank.
Okay.
And I'm going to use an act. These look like they're zombies or something like that.
Yeah, they
Is that
seem
correct?
they're very quick for zombies, but they do seem like they are some kind of undead radiant thing. Like the
Okay.
radiant energy has somehow zombified them.
Okay. And then I am going to use a bonus
Oh,
action.
Sorry,
to-
start of your turn, that would be 10 radiant damage because of the aura.
Okay.
Oh,
And you see glow like a pale green color, and then he will use a bonus action to invoke his big rune. Actually no, he's going to invoke what do you call it, the storm rune. So you see another rune glow and static electricity flow over his body. This one.
Okay.
And then he's going to start hitting this thing with flanking. I'm going to use all. He'll do a mighty swing. Great weapon master. I hope the thing
Alright.
works. There we go.
So yeah, 20 would strike it.
22.
For 25 damage.
Then I'll do another one.
we'll
This
switch
time with
over
not the
to
giant
you.
mode. Oh
Okay.
no, sorry. That was 24 damage, not 25. I hit giant mode by accident.
Oh. Well, why didn't you do the first attack with giant mode?
Because I don't have giant mode on. I used a storm rune instead.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
so
giant.
24,
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Crit on
Yeah.
the second one.
Crit.
Okay. So 10 and so 32. So that would put it to badly wounded.
I'm going to, and now everybody has, we all have advantage on it because of my crusher feats. You see that last swing just like daze the thing, and it looks vulnerable to everybody. I'll paste it. So that kicks in, and
Alright.
I'm going to take my action surge and fuck it up further.
Okay. So another attack.
And with advantage.
Yeah, 22 is going to strike.
Maybe I don't need that second one. Let's see.
Yeah, so 24 damage. The creature is badly wounded, but still alive.
Oh my god. Alright, one more. Does the other 22 hit?
Yes, they would both hit.
Do another one.
All right,
20
so
damage.
that is going to bring it down.
Alright. And you see Enom just like turn around and look at the other T-Rexes coming his way, and he kind of like does a come for more gesture or whatever. That's my turn.
All right, Radu.
This one right here,
Mm-hmm.
since they're out of range still, I miss.
Yeah, that will miss on the first. 20 strikes with the second shot, though. For 2. All right.
And I step up over here to make it so they're not running past to our casters.
All right. So that would be it for you, Ink.
Oh wait.
Seeing what happened to the mount, he's gonna drop out a turn order.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
So I restore 5 hit points due to the hexblade.
What was Radu gonna say?
Was there something else, Radu?
I was bouncing back and forth about raging now or raging later, so that's all.
All right. So Clank, what are you gonna do?
I am gonna shoot this one. Or try to shoot it with.
Okay. Which one?
The one to the bottom right.
All right. So yeah, 27 will strike him, doing 6 lightning. Zzz.
And I'm gonna try to shoot him again. Oh,
So 12, unfortunately. Well, no, actually. Oh no, you got people in the way. So yeah, with the cover, that is going to miss.
And I will run over here and use my bonus action to move back to where I was standing before.
All right. So that is it for you. The Tyrannosaurus is going to come running up this way, and he is going to snap at you with a bite attack. So first attack, 26.
Yeah, I think that hits. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, that hits.
All right. So that would strike for 36 piercing, which luckily is halved to 18. And it is grappling you. Grabs you in its mouth.
Okay.
You are considered restrained.
Restrained?
Yeah.
That's ugly.
And it is going to, let's see, 5, 10. It's going to send a tail slap over at Radu. Whoosh.
Jesus,
wow,
that's
got a lot of range.
14, so I think that will miss you. You jump
Correct.
back.
18 is what I have.
So the other T-Rex is going to rush up. Seeing you restrained, he's going to attack you. So they're trying to fight over the mechanical guy. But he doesn't roll very well. 19 will miss you. So he steps back and sends a tail slap at you instead. But with advantage, 21 will strike.
I'm going to use my reaction, and you see a rune flash, and a little portal opens up where its tail would have hit me, and opens up next to this T-Rex and hits him instead.
Alright, so he is smacked for 19, confused. But that is it for that guy. So new round, Ashes.
I think I'm gonna drop. What's the range on this? I'll cast from my spell book. I'm gonna drop a shatter, and I'm gonna change it to psychic damage.
All right, a psychic shatter explodes on the two of them. That's con saves, right?
I think so. Let's see here.
Oh wow, bad roll. So the first one fails.
And it's 3d8 fun. 3d8 psychic, yeah.
Second one will resist, but the first one fails. So first one takes 15. Does it do anything else besides damage? It makes a big boom, I know.
Yeah, no. I don't think it does anything else.
The second one will take 7, as they are both kind of rocked by that loud bang. Anything else, Ashes?
I think, no. I'll move in a little bit, but I'm still 30 feet up. That's all.
All right, Ironheart. That's you again.
Oh, sorry.
No
Yeah, I think he'll probably enter this aura and start swinging. Did you say he had 3 attacks? I think?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. As a... Oh, wait. It's 2, I think. Yeah, I think 2.
All right, so the macro is broken. At least the token macro.
So yeah, 23 would strike, doing a longsword slash for 9 on the guy.
And 10 radiant damage.
Huh?
Oh,
What about the 10 radiant starting?
Oh,
in
that's
the
only if you
range?
start next to it. So you
Oh.
didn't start, you moved in. And a
Okay.
16 will strike as well,
oh, nice.
cutting him again for 12.
And does he have like a bonus action attack, or it was just the 2?
I'm not sure.
I think he
Alright,
has
that's
the 2, but I think he has like the maneuvers for his actions.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know his maneuvers very well, and I don't want to like take a bunch of time when he's on a character that's not even. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
that would be it for you, Arch. What?
Huh?
I can't hear you, Mikey.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Barely.
What the heck? I'm on my phone. I don't know. So turn that up. Can you hear me now?
Sort of.
Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, what about now?
Yes,
Yep.
I hear you fine now.
Okay. I am going to move my 15 feet because that's all I have. I can't get any closer, and then I'm going to move my hex to this one right here.
All right, so as you concentrate on the hex, you do a bonus action to transfer it.
And then I am going to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts
I
at the
will
big guy.
mark you as concentrating. Since you are concentrating on the hex spell, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you put the normal hex, not Hexblade's Curse, right?
Correct.
All right. So
Got the 5 HP back from Hexblade's Curse. And then I am just normal Hex now.
yeah. Remember, you have to take concentration checks when you do damage. In fact, why don't we do one, since I don't think you did it when the radiant hurt you.
Alright.
Alright, so you do still keep the spell, and those 2 blasts would shoot it.
Oh.
So 2, 3, 6, 11 points as you do a couple of blasts on him. And that is going to put him to just under his half mark. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
All right, so Enum, this thing is biting down on you, holding you in its jaw. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm grappled. I'm going to use bonus action, and all of a sudden you start seeing the plates and everything start expanding. Boop, 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 boop. I grow bigger.
Okay.
Giant smite.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to use an action to try to break out of the grapple.
So you would take 10 damage at the start of your turn from the radiant energy. Just FYI.
Oh, yep.
All right, so you attempt to break free of the bite. What was the DC on that? DC 17. Either
And
strength.
I have a.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'll do strength, and I have advantage on strength checks.
Yeah, because of the
And you
giant's
get
might.
+4 because you're within my
You do not.
radius.
Don't listen to him.
Is it a save or
No, it's a check.
It's a check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, a 14 was
He
not
rolled a
going to
save.
do it.
Well, I think
Oh,
it's
that's a
this.
save.
I think. Well,
Oh,
how?
so, yeah. Let me use athletics. Jeez, that's a big difference. Let me do that.
Well, what's your athletics check?
It's a +9.
9, so 18. So yeah, that would be enough. So you do manage
Alright,
to
cool.
break free with your action,
Sweet.
pushing the
And
T-Rex
that
off of
was
you.
my action and my bonus action. Joy. That's my turn.
All right, Radu.
First thing is I'm gonna rage, so let's do a roll. 3.
All right. So the magic starts sparking around you as you fly into a rage. So what is that? You have
An
a
intangible
full-on-
spirit within
it's-
5 feet of your creatures. I'm gonna say right here
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it'll be right there, and
All right,
the end
so
of
go
your
ahead
current
and
turn it explodes.
Go ahead and
Okay.
stick a 5-foot spell. So that was your bonus action. What about an action?
Yep. I'm looking for the 5-foot spell thingy.
There's a little spirit
There
that's
it
kind
is.
of pulsing. Wow.
Cube 5 foot.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't put it too close to me.
Yeah, no, I was trying to get it in a box, not onto you. Then I'm running in, or got to click rage on my character sheet. Running in 5, 10, 15, striking this guy.
Hurrah! All right, come in with a big warhammer swing. Yeah, 24 will connect, doing 17 points of damage. It will now turn towards you in anger.
And I'll end my turn here, which means that explosion's about to go off.
Okay,
They
is it
must
the
both.
end of your turn?
At the end of the current turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there's
So
a
next save.
explosion. Let's see. So the first one will fail. The second one will also fail.
Man, it's only a 1d6.
Right?
Yeah, but I get to do it each turn until my rage ends.
So they
And it's
both
AoE.
take 3. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So let me check something really quick. All right. Clank. What are you gonna do?
Get him. unmute yourself too.
Alright, so you fire at the guy. There is a big T-Rex body in the way. Fortunately.
Uh-oh.
So I think that will
Isn't it-
miss.
Uh,
Because, I mean, usually a corpse is kind of, like, kind of low to the ground, but a T-Rex
Big.
body is going to be bigger.
Cool. Then I'll scoot over here.
I mean, you can basically only miss with, like, a 2 or 3 with cover. Otherwise, anything you roll is going to hit.
Okay. Then never mind. I'll use my bonus action to poop back to where I was.
Oh, do you not get a second shot?
And I will take a second shot.
Oh, you're just doing, like, a chicken thing. Alright. So 26 will zap him. Zzz.
And you should have an extra d6 if I did my macros right.
Okay, so 14. And that will actually put him to very wounded.
Yay!
Anything else?
We're eating chicken tonight, boys.
the radiant chicken.
Radiated chicken. So Clank, I believe
Chicken,
that
where?
is everything for you.
Yep.
Alright, so the zombie T-Rex is gonna suddenly start to make a strange, kind of like a hawking noise. And then as a bonus action, he throws up a zombie, which stands up.
Gross.
That's awesome.
Uh,
he just coughed up the zombie.
Yeah, he coughed up in a radiated zombie. He is
Oh no,
then going
Really?
to... Yeah.
you're not joking?
Huh?
You're serious?
No, I'm serious. That's one of his abilities. He can throw up a zombie
serious.
sometimes as a bonus action.
I love it.
It's right there.
Yeah, no, what do you think? I'm
Wow.
joking? It's right there on the map. He throws up another T-Rex zombie. It's very unexpected. Alright, so he is going to take a bite at Radu. Big
18.
big bite comes in at you. That is going to hit with a 24.
Yeah.
Almost a crit.
You're raging.
I am raging.
Yeah, he is raging, luckily. So 41 piercing, which halves to 20. And with his tail, he's going to try to slap Enum. 27, I believe, will strike you.
Oh my lord. These things hit very hard. I'm going to have to use a runic on that. A runic shield. It is my reaction.
Okay, so you reaction to Runic Shield. And what does that do?
Reroll. Hope it doesn't crit.
That's another creature. I don't think you can use that with you.
Oh.
It says another creature you
Oh.
can see.
Okay.
So you attempt to, but it does not work. You're like, re-roll, and then you just get slapped in the face by a huge tail.
Yellow flag.
Oh! So 18 bludgeoning. Whap.
Is that halved or not yet?
Yeah, it's halved. It would be, it's not magical. Alright, so that is it for that T-Rex. The other
Ouch,
one
ouch.
is
I'm,
also going
almost-
to go
Very hurt.
barfing up a zombie.
Wow.
What's
And
the hurt?
then he is going to bite at Enum.
Ooh, Enum's low on health? Oh no.
Yeah.
Luckily, he does not roll very well. 16 is going to miss you. He's then
Thank
going to
God.
step over this way
Hmm.
to
Okay,
get
you'll
flank
flank
and
me?
kind of reposition. And as he comes running up,
Oh.
he's trying to golf swing at Ash or at Radu, or not Radu, at Arch there. There's a big tail
Well, I'm
comes
gonna-
towards you.
Take my Oppie of Booming Blade.
Okay.
Ba-da-da-boom.
And I think I just made a macro just to frickin' try to see if this works here. I'm just going to do my weapon attack, and I have booming blade damage attached to it.
Okay. So, yeah, 26 will strike him. For, that looks right, your Hex and Booming Blade, so 16. And his tail slap is a 26.
My lord.
So I think he is going to slap you. So you both rolled a 26. For 16 bludgeoning. And that is it for him. New round, Ashes.
I'm gonna move my mind a bit, and I think I'm gonna cast.
Did you take the 16, Mikey?
I take 16?
Yes.
You
Why
gonna
do I
die?
take 16?
He slapped you with his tail.
Oh, I thought he slapped me. My
No,
bad.
he slapped
no.
you. Sorry, no.
I took it wrong. My apologies.
He
and
was
I'll
coming
roll...
up to you to, slap you and flanking him.
Oh, motherfucker.
Toll the dead on this guy.
Alright, so you send a bunch of necrotic energy over at him.
Why are all of my macros broken?
Bong. Remember, you can delete the spell and re-pull it, and usually that does fix
I know.
it.
I have to do it like every week on this one. All right. So it's 2d12, right?
Yes, at this level it would be 2d12.
All right.
Alright, so 17 necrotic. And he is still up, but not looking good, as he is now withered a bunch.
That's my turn.
Alright, Ironheart. Which is you again, Miri.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna try and finish this guy off, and I think he would take damage, right?
Yeah, 10 damage for starting next to him. Oh yeah, so you do manage to get a slash on him for 13, and you can, well actually, so that looks like that should kill him as you cut into him, but for some reason he doesn't die. Might be something to do with him being a zombie. The other
Chop
one
off
died,
his head.
but this one did not. Second attack.
Yeah, I guess he'll just swing again.
You do have trip attack, which could knock him prone if you want to spend.
No, he's too big.
Oh, that's right, because he's 2 sizes
Yeah.
larger. Yeah, no, you are correct. Okay.
All right.
Does
So,
he,
yeah.
when he
Can I-
rises, is he prone anyways, or no?
No, he doesn't actually hit 0. He doesn't die. He just keeps
Gotcha.
going. Actually, that doesn't say there's a size limitation on trip. I think you can do it.
If the target is large or smaller.
Oh,
yeah.
I missed that part. All right,
Yeah.
I lied.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I will. Yeah. I guess I'll swing at the same one again. I was gonna go after that zombie, but let's
All right.
see if the.
Trying to take him out. Yeah, that will strike him for another 10. And let's see. He gets a con save against that. Oh no, he is still up.
Okay. That's all.
Alright, Arch. 10 damage, please.
5, please.
Right.
And
And a
all right.
concentration. Apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So you attempt to hold your hex spell. Yeah, just barely he managed to hold on to it. Oh wait, you're a warcaster, right?
Yeah, and I got the +4.
Okay. Well, that should be calculated into the 7. It should automatically be calculating your plus 4. So yeah,
Okay.
you would make it. What do you want to do?
This dude's still up?
Yeah,
Two
so
up of the 3.
you cut a bunch of pieces off of him, but he is still up.
All right. Okay, well. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move over 5 feet. Top of this corpse.
Okay.
And I am going to. Well, said it a little late. That's fine. I am going to swing at him with my staff.
Hooah.
Oh!
Yeah, he is smacked.
Well, that's a waste of a crit. That's okay.
He didn't provoke an Oppie because it was 10 feet reach.
Oh, okay.
So he's still technically within his range. All right, so as he's moving his head around, you just slam him right in the side of the head, and you would explode the zombie's head.
Yay.
Okay.
As he falls
Lou,
over.
I have 5 feet of movement speed left because of
Yeah, you're at half
difficult
speed right
terrain,
now.
right? So I
Yes.
cannot move here.
You
can.
You can, because that's only... No, you can't, because you did a diagonal already. So that would have been your second diagonal. So yeah, that'd be it for you. Everywhere,
Okay.
everywhere you go, you're boxed in with corpses.
Isn't that 15 feet total then?
Yeah, but he went difficult terrain on the monster body.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because you have to climb over part of him.
Like, so 10 to get here and then 10 to get back, right?
No, because that's a double diagonal. The second one would be 10. So that'd be 20
Right.
feet of movement.
So that'd be 20 feet total, right?
Yeah,
What
no,
other...
his
Isn't,
movement's 15.
Just a question though, isn't this like moving
Oh,
off of
that's
difficult
right.
terrain?
Yeah, but it's a double diagonal. If you take 2 diagonals in a turn, that's an extra 5 feet. Because you move diagonal to get to where he is, and then he'd be going back, so that would be an extra...
10, and then 15.
No, that would be 20.
20. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because this is 10, then the second diagonal is a 10 as well. So that'd be 20
Okay.
feet. Yeah. All right, anything else, Arch?
Yeah, I still have my bonus action.
Yeah.
That's a regular action. I want to heal. I don't know if I. Oh my god, I don't know if I have it. I don't. I only have cure wounds. Okay. Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to move my hex over to that guy.
All right, so your hex energy shifts over to him.
That's it.
All right, Enum, 10 points of radiant.
10 points of radiant. You see Enum just wither down almost to a crisp at this point. And then he'll take 2 swings at this thing.
Okay.
Actually, hold on a second. I need to see if we can get into flanking position. Oh no, there's a zombie next to me though.
Yeah, there is the zombie he threw up. It's like a cat. Just threw up a hairball that's attacking you.
Oh man, it's like a bunch of difficult terrain, huh?
Yeah, because you're big, so that would be... You couldn't move through without difficult terrain. Nice.
If I get over here, this is okay though, right? And this is flanking.
You would have to overrun the zombie, which would be a bonus action.
Okay. Fuck it.
Although I don't
I
think
use
that
my
would be
bonus.
flanking anyway, because there's no other allies next to him.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just take a hit at him with Giant Smite and Great Weapon Master. Gotta go for it.
All right, yeah, 24 will connect. Several bones snap, doing 12, 24.
Okay. And I'll do it again. Oh, misses.
So he sidesteps as you smash the ground, sending dirt everywhere. Anything else?
And you see Enon quickly try to patch himself up using Second Wind.
Okay. You see a bunch of like Star
Nice.
Wars droids come out of his back and start welding him.
So that should be 18 total because
Okay.
it's the D10 plus 8.
Yeah, so your body starts to reform as you regain 18.
I'm still very wounded, though. Alright, that is my turn.
Radu. Where's your
Seeing
flump?
that he's... Nope, not doing the flump. My action will be throwing a healing light D6 onto Enum. Can't do
Okay.
much, but it'll be something. And so the only bad guy that's around me is this one, right?
So that's a bonus action. So you gave him 3, just 1 die.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
And then, so I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Okay.
30, and 40 to get to here.
So you wade over the T-Rex body.
And I'm going to play hammer time with the big T-Rex.
22 would connect, doing 16 damage as you slam him with the weapon. 12 will connect as well, smacking him a second time for another 14.
Nice.
And I'm done. And I'm trying to make sure it's looking at me instead of Enum because Enum's hurt. Enum.
Let's see, how hard did Enum hit it? Yeah, I guess technically you did more, so it will turn towards you. Alright, so the zombie is going to turn towards Arch. Just try to slap him with a big fist. Which luckily he almost falls over, completely missing. This roll weird. Hang on a sec. Okay. So that's it for that zombie. Clank. The front line is taking a beating, but luckily it's kept you safe.
Yes, it has. I'm gonna taser the dude in front of me.
25 will strike. Doing
Taser time.
10 lightning, and that would put him to wounded. 17 zaps him again. There's a flash of electricity for another 10.
And then I am going to run up 20 feet right next to him and use my bonus action to poof back.
Alright.
And
Psych
run
him
away.
out with your poofing, alright? So Clank. Wait, where did you poof back to?
15 feet. So right here. So I ran up 20 feet.
Oh, he's gonna tail slap you.
He whips his
Oh, he's
tail
got-
back and forth.
he's got
He whips his
15
tail
feet,
back
dude.
and forth. Yep, his big old
Oh
tail.
no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
You got
That's
plus
fine.
1 to your AC, and you have resistance to all damage.
26.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
that's
So
that's
yeah,
gonna hurt.
he definitely got his attention, and he's like, just gives you a look and whap. 23 bludgeoning.
Oh, wait.
Alright.
Oh,
Like it's
can I-
reduced.
you announced the damage too quickly.
Oh, sorry, I know you have your reactions. But yeah, that would be reduced. So
That's
11,
What's it get reduced by?
11, and your buddy takes
Yes.
11. So suddenly you see Clank get slapped, and you're like, ruh-roh, as you go, ow. And the spell slaps you as well.
Sorry.
He was being a silly bird. Oh! Well, luckily you have advantage, so you do keep your spell.
and plus 4. Yeah.
Alright.
And he ran afoul of a foul T-Rex.
No.
Her.
I see what you did there.
Wow.
Thanks, Dad. So this zombie kind of creeps over this way. It's going to try to punch you, Enum.
I'm gonna
That's
take.
not nice.
You're going to reaction
Yeah.
attack him.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So you smack him as he walks up. Misses you, but go ahead, spend your reaction and slap him.
Huzzah.
Alright. 22 will connect.
Minus
Just
11.
5. It's just the 11.
Plus-
You don't have Booming Blade or Hex. Or wait, I guess you have Booming Blade, so it'd just be 3 and 11, so 14. Alright, so that is it for him.
This dude, zombie still up? Damn.
Yeah, no, he's wounded by the attack, but he's still up. And the T-Rex actually didn't like that. He gets angry at you. For his turn, he is actually going to hawk up another
Oh, no.
zombie. And then he is going to take a bite at you, Arch.
Oh, okay.
23.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Any reaction?
I don't
I'll
have
use
it.
my reaction.
There you go. Alright,
Thank you.
so you spend your reaction. What are you doing? Reroll?
Reroll. That's all I
Alright.
got now.
So, reroll. Oh, 28. Ouch.
Oh,
So, I guess it was meant to be.
just hit consistently well.
So you are bit for 39.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you can make that concentration check.
Why not?
DC
Because
is
it's a fucking
18?
19.
19? Yeah,
Yeah, it's a 19
You
DC.
definitely made
you
that.
could try. I mean, you might.
Oh, he made it! Oh, wait, which one is it? The first one or the second one?
I didn't roll
Oh,
it
You
no,
yet.
didn't roll
second
yet.
one.
I'm not gonna use an inspiration. I don't need it.
Alright, so you
Well-
do make it. Well done. Holding your spell even through the intense pain. But you are grabbed and restrained. He can't slap you with his tail because he's holding you. So he's going to kind of spin his body around and try to golf slap Radu.
Wait, didn't you lose concentration from a round before?
Nope.
No.
He made it.
Oh,
'Cause
I
he has
get
advantage.
advantage
He has
and I have
Warcaster.
+4.
gotcha,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, the +4 is calculated in.
Oh, dumb. Duh.
Yeah, but you had advantage and you rolled an 11. So Radu, he will completely miss you. He swings too high over your head.
Phew.
New round, Ashes.
I'll drop another shatter. I'll do force this time.
Alright, a force shatter explodes on the two of them. Go ahead and give me a damage roll. 15. Alright, so that is a con save. This guy fails, taking 15 force. Becomes badly wounded. The zombie T-Rex. Con save will fail, also taking 15 force. Alright, and that is it for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so your turn would end. Ironheart.
All right. He's
It's got a bunch of wall of zombie T-Rex corpses in the way now.
And you can trip zombies.
Yeah, that's true. His strength is 20. That means I can jump this corpse, right?
Yeah, so at 10 feet of running, you could jump over like the legs and stuff that are in your way.
So if I moved here and then ran,
Oh, you could just run into the corpse because that's
Oh,
40
okay.
feet and then jump
Okay.
the
over
rest.
the rest.
all right.
Yeah,
so I'll take
exactly.
Yoppy and run over here.
Alright. So he does a slam and will miss you. These are, not very
Right.
effective.
And then I will see if I can beat this down a bit more.
Alright, so you land coming in with your sword slash.
I just realized that he's got his token macro that stopped working is a greatsword, and the macro on his actual sheet is a longsword +1.
Well, I can
Like,
redo his macros.
Oh, yeah, I think he picked up a greatsword. That is right.
Alright, you should have
Well,
fixed
that's-
macros on him now.
but that's just it. It's not. There's no macro on his sheet for the greatsword, but
Oh,
it was on his token.
That's weird.
It's like it got deleted from his sheet after it's added to his token, and that's why it wasn't working as my guess.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, he has a longsword +1. So yeah, he has a bunch
I mean,
of macros now.
he's got a great sword in his inventory, but he doesn't have an attack macro for it.
Yeah, because I think he's using the longsword so he can use his shield, but he has
Okay.
the great sword.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just keep doing this then. Oh nope, it doesn't work. Does it work if you click the token macros that you just made? they're not
Longsword
working for me.
+1. Yeah, works for me.
I just clicked it like 4 times and it didn't. It's doing nothing.
Weird. I'll just use the sheet one then. It's fine. So 27 will strike the T-Rex, doing 13 damage. A second attack will also land, doing another 11.
And can I
That puts him to badly wounded.
I'm just looking to see if I had anything to add some damage.
You could do like a trip attack or something.
I can't trip him, he's too big.
Oh, right.
Still will do damage.
Oh, but it will do damage today.
I guess you could like hit his toe for the extra D10 or something. Trying to trip him. Yeah, because the only other thing I think he has is like riposte, right?
Immediately after you hit a
grapple.
creature.
Oh, but
This one doesn't. Yeah, I've got the grappling strike,
Which
menacing.
you also can't do against
Yeah.
this thing, probably.
Well,
Actually,
also-
it doesn't mention the size in the grappling one.
Well,
It doesn't do
grapples.
extra damage.
Grapples.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think you have to be within 2 sizes to grapple.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
size
All
or
right,
something.
so let me just add let me spend one of his die and add that trip attack just to try and do a little extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are his
Thank you.
D10s?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
So you hit him in the toe, doing
Oh,
an extra
okay.
3.
That's
All right.
Hey, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
All right. Arch. 10. Oh wait, no, you're outside the radiant energy area.
Yeah, I'm a little fuckered up. What do here?
What indeed?
Oh man. This dude's still looking pissed off at me.
Well, at this point, I'll say he didn't like Arch, or didn't like Ironheart hitting his toe, so he's mad at you. It's like,
All
that
right,
was
then I'm
a
just
dick
gonna-
move.
Just gonna be like, fuck you, T-Rex, and fire off 2 more elders.
Oh, well, now he's going to be mad at you.
There's 2, so I'll take the first 2.
Alright, so those would strike.
Huzzah.
Man,
Huzzah.
So,
you don't
Oh
want
my
that
God.
look at that,
blast,
switching back and forth.
right? Oh man.
6, 7, 8. Alright, now he is still alive. Now he's mad
I
at
just
you
gonna-
again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Enum. It'll be 10
Actually, I'm
damage.
gonna
You know, I'm
move-
just
I'm gonna
gonna
move 5
take
feet
10
up.
damage.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking an appy.
Looking a little bit more irradiated. If you couldn't
Wow, wow.
look even more irradiated. It's like his eyes are starting to glow green at this point. And he's going to do a bonus action overrun on this zombie here. His athletics.
Okay.
And I'll do that with advantage because of the strength check.
Alright.
So I beat him.
So, sorry, athletics. So you have advantage. You're trying to move through a square?
Yeah.
Alright, so he being bigger than you would also have advantage.
He's
Is that
small.
He's going through the
works?
zombie
I'm-
square.
oh, the
Through
zombie. Sorry, I thought you said the zombie T-Rex. Alright, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, do I need to even move through him? I don't know.
You
I'm
you
doing
would.
it.
You have to be 2 sizes bigger to ignore him. So let's see. He's not very...
Or could I just go through this diagonal? That's what I'm saying.
No, because they're both enemies.
Okay.
But the zombie crit 21. He like knocks you back. Unexpected zombie rage. No!
God damn it. Alright.
That was an unexpected crit on a not so
Alright,
useful
whatever.
thing.
I'm gonna attack this thing regardless.
I mean, he has an 11 AC. I don't think you're gonna miss. Now that I said that. Alright, 22 will strike. For 25. Undead Fortitude will kick in.
Again?
But,
Does that count as him down? Or no, it doesn't. Alright.
No, he
22?
doesn't actually die unless he fails the con save, which he does.
Okay, cool.
Just hammer him into the ground.
Sweet. Alright, and I'm so glad I don't take any more irradiated damage now. I'm just going to, I think I used 10 feet of my movement, so I'm going to move 5, 10, so that's 25. I can
Given
get,
the
like,
zombie
over here.
and Oppie? Oh no, you're moving around him. Okay.
Just make it easier for somebody else to flank him. That's my turn.
Alright, Rat. Don't you have a second attack?
Oh, I didn't use my second attack. Okay.
Yeah. So I assumed you were just going to go for the zombie.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, so yeah, 19 connects, doing 20 points, and you just splatter him.
Okay. I like to use my crusher feet to send his body flying this direction on top of a T-Rex. That's my turn.
Alright. Whee! He just goes flying that way. Golf
It only
swing.
moves 5 feet.
He just goes like pinwheeling through the air. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Oh wait, he has undead fortitude too. Hang on. I gotta check. I gotta check. Gotta keep it honest.
Bastards.
I mean, it's unlikely he's gonna survive, but we gotta. He's a zombie.
Oh, the
No,
DC is dependent on the damage?
Yeah.
Is that right? I forget.
So yeah,
I'm a
he,
metagamer. Sorry.
like I said, he just goes pinwheeling through the air.
Okay.
All right, Radu.
I put a flump there,
Floomp.
and then I'm going to come up here and attack this one right here. Actually, I'm going to put the flump here. I'm going to attack this one here with my hammer time.
So you come rushing up. Yeah, 17 smacks him for 15 points, and he has to make a saving throw.
Oh, I will use my reaction to give them disadvantage on the saving throw. I remember this time.
So it looks like this attack should have taken him down as you just like send his arm flying off, but he is still up. So he still makes
even
a
with
save,
disadvantage?
even with disadvantage. Yeah,
wow.
very
Okay.
effective roll. But that would strike him again for 13. Another save. On save. Makes it again. So you break off his other arm, and he's just still coming.
Okay, and then for this guy right here, I'm going to repost it so you know what the...
Dex save. It'd be funny if the flump just like one shot the other one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Alright, so the other guy, let's see, is gonna do a
Yeah, 2 points is not going to take him down.
-1. So yeah, he failed that save. And he just kind of takes 2 from the flump blowing up. Alright, so that is it for Radu, I would assume, as the flump blew up.
Correct.
Zombie goes. Sorry, I had to sneeze.
Zuntate.
He comes over at Arch. 15 would not be enough as you block with your shield. Clank.
Well, I'm also going to take that Oppie.
Oh, alright. So reaction swing.
Just go get out of here.
Alright, so you slap him. 17 will strike for 3 and 11, so 14, which will wound him. Actually, that'll badly wound him. And this one is also badly wounded. Clank.
I'm gonna run over here.
Okay. So there's a bunch of
And-
T-Rex bodies in the way.
It's okay. It's okay. There's T-Rex bodies in the way everywhere. We're eating chicken wings tonight. I pull out a little bottle of buffalo sauce.
The only
Ready.
bird I know that's here is Clank, so I'm confused.
All right. 13 is going to zap him, even with the bodies in the way.
Yeah.
So,
And I forgot the. Let me see if I can add this D6.
all right. So he has to make a save. 11, so that'd be 14, 19. Oh, he just fails it. Bzz, ah, as his head
Nice.
explodes from electricity.
The other one is gonna get tased as well.
Nice.
Yeah, 26 will zap him. This is the one that won't die. So 10.
It's gonna die now.
Let's see. Is it? Oh, it
The
is.
answer is
Natural
yes.
1. Ah,
It was gonna get some magic missile if it didn't.
its eyeballs pop. Pop, pop. Alright, so that would end the battle, I believe. What do you all want to do?
Yay!
Run up to the T-Rexes and pull off their arms.
Tiny, tiny zombie arms. Alright.
They're
With the teeth.
I like that. But I was going for chicken wings.
Ooh, yummy.
Ironheart would say, well, that was a thing. Glad everyone's okay.
Just like slowly like walking away, all wounded and exhausted, like limping away, and I'm like, yeah, that was a bad idea, guys. You were right.
So as you are talking, a figure is suddenly going to come out of, seems like hiding from the east.
Same
Approaching
guy
the group.
yesterday.
He looks kind of zombified like the T-Rexes, but he doesn't move with like a threatening intent. He says, I don't wish any trouble, as he kind of puts his hands up. You moved into the irradiated areas to the south, yes?
You mean that
Who's
fucked up
asking?
voice?
Maybe.
He says, I saw
Who's
you...
asking?
Well, my name is Kevik. I saw you come rushing out of there with these monsters in tow. I haven't seen many other... Well, I haven't seen many humanoids in this place. So you would notice he has very strange garbs on. And no weapons that you recognize on him.
Epic, does that ring a bell to Enom or Ironheart?
No, but actually, do any of you have religion? You might know something about him.
I've lost it.
You.
You've lost it. Losing my religion.
I actually am gonna inspire this roll.
Okay. So you don't think he's a zombie, but you recognize some of the features on him, believing he is a revenant, which is a form of undead, but more almost like a vengeance zombie, much stronger, and not as slow moving as a zombie usually is. You would also notice that he looks semi-irradiated himself.
I just look over at him and I say, Revenant, do you know what this forest is?
He says, I do, and several of the dead within it are friends of mine, or at least they were.
Were these T-Rexes your friends?
He laughs. He says, no. I see you carry some of their former... no, never mind. He wouldn't say that. He would say, no, these creatures are no friends of mine. He says, my friends are just bone, most likely at this point.
We did find some skeletons in there earlier. Were those your friends, perhaps?
He says,
They had some strange weapons.
it is possible. He says there's a large metallic cylinder within the area. My friends died nearby it. He says we were trying to reach the bunker within.
Yeah, we were right there too. What's in the bunker? We were almost in there.
He kind of looks at you as if maybe thinking about something. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, I should have used my inspiration there.
You already used an inspiration, I thought.
Yeah, I did. I'm saying I should have used it on that one.
Oh. So he kind of hesitates. He says, I'm not really allowed to say. It's classified.
Who's it classified by? Everyone that it should be is dead.
He says, well, me and my squad were on a mission moving into that area. He says, my leadership has forbid me to say why we are trying to get in there. He says, I apologize.
What if we work with you on going to get in there, and then we would be allies, and you could tell us?
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Or what if we just help you find a way in there and you help us?
So he kind of looks over at you, then looks back at Arch, and he says, actually, one of the reasons I was approaching you is I thought maybe you could help me. Although being among the living, I'm assuming the radiation is dangerous to you in there.
It hurts a little bit.
He says, well, I'm sort of stranded in this godforsaken place, so any allies I could find that aren't demons and aren't trying to kill me on sight, I would appreciate. Even if you don't decide to go back in right away.
Well, perhaps you can share a little bit more information with us, since we're going to be going in there with you.
He still hesitant. He says, maybe, but for now, do you mind if I just maybe travel with you? There is safety in numbers. Perhaps
What is that tall cylinder that is radiating?
He says, it's a weapon. He says, I would guess none of you have seen anything like it, judging by the weaponry you carry. He says, I come from a world that's probably more advanced than yours.
Alright. Are you insulting us? I can't tell. I'm sorry.
He says, no, just, as well, your, as I said, your weaponry seems, less advanced, I'll say. So you might not understand how our weapons work. He says, but maybe we can talk about it if you allow me to stay with you.
Please.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I speak for everyone, but we do have another mission to carry out here, but we were slightly intrigued about investigating this area.
So he seems kind of surprised now as Enum comes around the T-Rex. He pulls something off his back, pointing it at Enum. He says, what's that?
I am a combat servitor, at your service. Actually, at these guys' service. But if you prove yourself to be an assistance, then perhaps I can help you too.
So he pauses a moment. He says, you have robots that work with you. Oh, maybe
What's a robot?
Robot? That is incorrect terminology. I am a combat servitor.
He says, maybe
You know what these guys are?
He looks like some sort of android to me. Maybe I was too quick to judge your advancements. He says, I've never seen something like it. I've only heard stories about such things from my world.
Are these
you
not
would.
the droids you're looking for?
He says, I don't understand.
If you
Your
would,
world is
point
more
that thing
advanced?
down.
Oh, so he nods and kind of puts his, it looks like a rifle of some kind back on his back. he says, we actually... Then he just pauses and says, well, yes, I would be happy to join you guys if you'll have me. I'm kind of lost in this place. Alone.
I'll look over to the Gaians and be like, I do not think we should dawdle here. I do not wish to meet any more of these irradiated giant chickens. Let us collect the essence and move on.
He says, essence? What is essence?
Cabin sounds nice right about now.
Alright, so you're collecting essence from these zombies?
Yeah.
I assume one of you has, what's it called? Religion.
Yes.
The paladin.
Okay.
He's summoning Clifford.
Oh, what is a zombie? Is that... Summoning Clifford? Oh, big red dog. Alright, so you take a few minutes to get some essence from them. The Revenant looks intrigued by this, but he kind of stays back. What do you want?
Say, Revenant, do you have any questions about what we are doing? You seem intrigued. Would you gladly share information since we are friends and that is what we do? Share information now.
He says, you called me Revenant. What is that? What do you mean? My name's Kevin.
Well, Kevik, a Revenant from where from is a kind of like a stronger undead.
Undead? Like, you mean like zombies?
Yeah.
He says, I noticed those, I think they're, well, I believe they're Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I've never seen one as they don't exist on my world, but we've read about them. This place is so strange.
What world? What world are you from?
He says,
This
well,
place is the abyss.
I'm not from this place, I'll tell you that, but I was sent here by my leadership. Apparently they lost something in here, and we were trying to get it out, but, well, he says, as I said, I shouldn't talk too much about it.
No worries.
Oh man, I feel like we're just getting to know each other. That's okay. What if we have
Do we have a place?
Yeah.
Do we have a place, a sanctuary that we may seek safety in? I am still hurt, and so are you, Arch.
No, it's just a flesh wound.
He says, well, there is that bunker. I mean, that's where we were heading, but, you know, there's all the radiance, radiation, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can make it through there right now, friend.
What's in the Yeah. Let's find. Do you know anywhere out here where we might be able to take a quick rest?
He'll say, well, hang on, let me change maps.
I have tea and food that you might be interested in eating if you still eat. You're
So
quite a curious creature.
you could try to go rest with your camp. It's usually safer because of the numbers. It's about an hour away.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do then.
Okay. So you join up with your camp, who's kind of taken shelter in the mountainous areas to the south here nearby.
Yes.
Let's see, check if you get there okay. You do. Yeah, so they have defenses set up. Their guards kind of have crossbows. You see a couple of downed rocks already that they've killed. Your motion to come inside. What do you want to do? Rest?
Rest and
I
identify
think so.
some stuff.
Okay.
Well, just before we get settled down to rest, I look over at Clank and go, hey, this is for you.
Oh, thank you. You are my hero.
I wouldn't go that far.
Clank, aren't you like full health?
No.
No,
I
he was
got
low.
smacked with the T-Rex thing.
And the
Quite the
radiation.
Alright,
Yeah, he
so
took a tail to the face.
Delania says,
For the beat.
Revenant, sir? Really? There.
My shoulders.
Kevin or whatever. Let her know what you're telling us.
Oh, well,
no, I was
she
playing
didn't
radio.
say she didn't say this in front of you
That's
guys.
awesome.
She kind of said this
Oh.
to Arch off to the side. Sorry, she says like a revenant. He's undead,
Say,
is he not?
Delania, he is. I don't quite trust him. But it seems he also has problems with people in this area, has information to untold technologies from a different world, as well as possibly getting us through this stupid irradiated forest that caused me to be in this condition. I'm like, you won't believe it. There were these giant monster lizard things that were undead running out of the forest at us, and luckily the people we allied with were able to take them down, but oh my gosh, Delania, there's been chaos galore going on in this place, and I feel like for the time being we could possibly use the help, but not something I'm proud of, so I need somebody to maintain eyes on him at all times.
Give me a persuasion. She says, I hate to question you, sir. First it was the tiefling, then the group of tieflings, and now an undead. I just feel like perhaps the corruption of this place is getting to you. Are these not dangers we're bringing into our camp and exposing our people to?
I do, Delaney, this is why I have you as my second in command. I need someone to challenge me when I'm not thinking clearly or maybe not acting on the best of the camp. What would you recommend?
She says, well, I must admit the tieflings seem to be helping us so far, but I think an undead should be put down. It's an abomination to our god and to our people. The Celestials, usually just tools of Orcus and his ilk. Says we can do it quietly if you want. Just maybe get him off to the side and we'll take care of it. And he'll just disappear. You can say he left.
Oh. I do fear sometimes against our better judgment. You do think perhaps you may be able to get some information while you do so?
Says question him? That might be harder. We were going to try to just end his life, or unlife. She says it was going to hopefully be quick with an ambush of some kind. She says if we're going to question him, that would be harder to hide.
Do you honestly think this is the best course of action?
I must say I do, sir. I don't think undead should be suffered to exist, or we should be suffered to have undead exist. But,
I do.
Of course, I will
do
defer to
agree
your
with you.
wisdom, as always.
Well, Delania, I do, it was paining me. I did have some doubts, so, yes, go along with your plan. Make it quick.
She nods. She says no one will have to know about it. Alright, so an hour is passing. Is anyone doing anything?
I like to identify whoever is holding them. I like to identify the strange devices and other things, whatever they were.
So you don't think that any of this stuff is magical, but Clank, as an artificer, an Arcana check might tell you a bit about some of this stuff. Oh, good roll. So you think it's very odd because it almost seems like these devices come from completely separate places. As one seems you think one the pistols are weapons. And you think you might even realize how they work. though
Yes.
it would still be kind of awkward for you to use them. The other one, the metallic boxes, seem like they're a completely different type of technology, and they don't have power, so you have no idea how they would function.
Where is Kevik? Maybe Kevik can teach us and give us some insights into how these function. What
Agreed.
these are. Let's go get Kevik.
All right.
Let's get him.
So you're looking around camp. You're not sure where Kevik went, though.
Where'd
he
Kevik
was-
go?
He was here earlier. So are you just asking around?
Yeah.
So one of the Celestials will say, the Revenant decided he needed to leave, so he took off a little earlier. I'm not sure where he went.
Can I insight that?
Which way?
So yeah, go ahead and give me a an active insight. You are not sure he's telling the complete truth.
Enom's eyes will kind of glow at this celestial. You are holding back something.
Says,
What truly happened here?
give me a persuasion.
Can I? Is intimidation something that always starts like battle, or it can be something?
No,
that,
no.
like,
I mean, you could be intimidating without them attacking you.
Okay, can I?
Depending on what you say. Like,
Could
if
we-
you're like, do what I say, or I'm going to split you in half. I mean, that might, get some
Well,
ire.
I'm saying the same thing that I said, but my eye is glowing, kind of like is giving a slow pulse that might be slightly intimidating. I mean, kind of unnerving. I don't know.
So maybe you look at him again as your eyes glow a bit, or your eye. Sure, give me an intimidation check.
What, you got like a Cylon eye?
Wow, wow, wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know, it's
The eye's like
only
flickering
one
a
eye.
little because of the damage. It's like, are you okay?
Oh,
He's just concerned, not
Yeah,
even
it's
intimidated.
more-
He's like, oh
it's
my god,
more
are you alright?
concern, Yeah. It's like, I think your robot's broken. He says, sorry, that's all I know. I just know what I saw. Then he kind of just walks away.
I'll look over to Clank. I do not think she was telling the full truth. Something is suspicious.
It would be a shame if this knowledge was lost. We should. How can we find Kevik? He seemed like he was very interested in following our group before.
You have a means of tracking bipedals.
Not any very good means.
Okay. Maybe,
Unfortunately.
can I track him actually? Do I know where he last
Yeah,
stood
maybe we
and see
ask Ashes. Ashes has that little birdie or bat.
Yeah, I'll ask. I will go to. I'll agree. I'll nod in agreement and turn back to where the rest of the party is standing
And Red
pull them
Dude was
into the
also
convo.
a fantastic tracker.
Archel
explain.
or Ironheart will say, I have some tracking ability, but yeah, I think Ashes and Radu are superior to my abilities.
Yeah, I'll explain the situation to them that we lost Kevik and I don't fully trust what that Celestial told us.
All right.
Ashes, Radu, what do you think we should do?
He didn't even say anything. He just started getting on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would I'd send ink with Radu.
So
Nice.
the two of them are kind of looking around where they last saw him. Radu, you do see a trail. It's kind of faint because there have been a bunch of people walking around the camp, but you might be able to follow it.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
And what are you doing about this, Arch? Because you're with them as well. Are you seeing
Am I?
anything? Yeah, no, you're all kind of together in the camp. Like, so basically, like you gave that order. Some time was passing as they were trying to identify the stuff, and we'll say like half an hour later or so is when this all started occurring. When they're like, we should find Devik.
I do. Well, when they're, yeah, okay. So once they start investigating, I'm gonna just be honest with the guys. I gotta share something with you.
It's the shortest murder mystery of ever.
Yeah.
It's like third page. The like Lord of the House is like, guys, I gotta be honest with you. I shot the butler. It's like, well, this book was quick.
I did it.
Yeah. Like I did it. I did it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No,
I'll be
sorry.
like,
What are you saying? I could totally ruin that scene. Go ahead, Arch.
He's just like, guys, I had my second in command come up and offer some really, really big concerns about what is going to be in the party. And, we discussed it, and I did need to relent for her for some things. So, and her suggestion was to get rid of the undead as it is against our patron. So I went with her judgment to protect the camp at risk, as I felt that was the best decision. I apologize for not consulting first.
You decided this after welcoming him to your camp and asking him to stay with us?
I did.
I thought paladins were.
Ashes looks pretty scandalized.
Yeah, I'll say I thought paladins held a code of honor.
Yeah, it was a revenant.
Who knew about what all these things are?
And your second in command has an issue with tieflings, if I remember correctly. Does that mean our companion's going to be killed?
No.
How do we know
here
that?
with us, and the other tieflings have joined our camp.
How do we know that they're not going to be killed? You've just proven your word is no good.
Make the decision. There's a strong difference between, I feel like, a tiefling and a revenant. And I refuse to go against my patron any longer. There are some concessions I can make. This one was not. I felt one of them.
Why did you not make this known before we invited him to camp? We could have made this clear earlier without. This is borders on treachery.
Ironheart would say, I think you should have sent him away, sir. I feel that inviting him in as a friend, then putting him down is very dishonorable.
I really feel like the fiddle that Lou is playing right now.
What?
I really feel like a fiddle that you're just playing right now.
Who, me? I'm playing characters, buddy. I'm not trying to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Yeah, I was actually surprised too. I thought you were going to be like, how could you say such a thing, Delania? We brought him in as a friend. Like, you'd probably just kill him. It's like, all right.
Like, I'm like trying to get something for you. I'm like, are you sure this is the best decision? And she's like,
just always listen to the DM's characters. I mean, you can if you want, but damn, that's cool.
Well, I just go, I
bet you killed Karlak too, and when you first met her. Just murdered her near the river. You're like, well, I'm on the job. Sorry, Karlak. Blah.
I don't know. I am a paladin, and it's kind of against my patron, guys. I felt like I did what was best for the party and all of my followers. I apologize. I will, in the future, I will
technically. There is kind of an argument for why you do it. Just like you probably would have just slayed him, in an actual fight, not had your people kill him. That was a dishonorable fight.
That was gonna kind of be my initial reaction is when we met him, is when I found out he was a revenant. But then I was like, all right, well, maybe we can use this information to our benefit. And then, that whole talk with Delania was like, fuck, it is kind of it's not
fine.
Something that can be easily persuaded. I was like, all right.
Well, why don't we do a quick break, because I just realized it's late and I forgot to call one. So let's do a break and reconvene in 10 if you guys want to keep talking about it.
Sounds good.
All right.
I think we can correct this, but we have to act.
I'm sorry.
Hopefully he didn't get killed yet, but I think in character, I generally don't like backstabbing even NPCs too much. But out of character, I also think he's kind of a critical key to this place.
Yeah, I agree that he's an important key to this place. He's got a lot of information.
Not anymore.
I mean, that's partly why I didn't kill him on sight. Because, like, I knew I was, like, gonna be butting heads with him because he goes against what a paladin is. There's, like, a lawful good character. It's, like, one of those shitty fucking decisions. I was like,
Well,
fuck.
Olin or something?
Yeah, but it's.
I mean, it's definitely lawful. It's not necessarily a good action.
Mhm.
It'd be more like a lawful neutral action.
And then we can roleplay it out too. Sometimes I like what you did with Ophelia in the in Isik. You know, we kind of had that sort of conflict and confrontation a little bit with the undead queen, right? And I think your character doesn't have to act like he's, you know, complicit, but still work with it somehow.
Right.
It's tricky, yeah. But you did it fine with Ophelia. I thought that was interesting.
That one was kind of the same thing, but that was like just her decision. I was thinking like, well, I have this entire fucking camp. It's much more militaristic, right? Like thought processes. I was thinking, like, fuck, it is for the better of the camp, and it's definitely like out of character. It's not what I wanted to do at all. I only did it because I thought it's what he would do, and I know that's kind of a cop out, but like as a lawful
Totally
good,
is a cop out.
yeah,
Totally a cop out. Stop making excuses, Mikey.
I also think it's a. I see where you come from, but to me, that's even more interesting kind of character development. Like you're like rank and file type of paladin, but now you're put in a position where you gotta like, you know, where it's like conflicting or whatever, and maybe you do something different than what you've done from earlier levels in your career.
Yeah. And I thought about like again hiding it too, but that didn't feel right either, right? That's why I'm like, all right, you know what, guys? Like, yep, sorry, this is what I did. Like, I'm not going to send this on the murder mystery for 2 hours just for you to be like, it was you all along.
You're
you know,
terrible fascist.
How are we going to figure out how to use these tools? And what's in the bunker? Are we going to go into the bunker? I want to go in the bunker.
I don't know. This is like a little side quest thingy. I wasn't sure you guys would even do it.
I mean, this whole abyss is a side quest.
Yeah, this is like a side quest to the side quest to the side quest.
I mean, I want to get back to
it is technically a new campaign.
It is really interesting.
This could take the place of Isik.
That's.
But I don't know if you guys want it to.
I do.
I miss my old character a lot.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't understand why you guys didn't just all come here to try to save the world.
We wanted to. Several of us
in
and out of character wanted to come here, and we weren't.
Weird.
I wasn't even.
Sorry, I should be going to the bathroom. I don't even know why I'm still sitting here. That was the whole point. I called the break. All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, I wanted Ophelia here. She probably would have been just as much of a fucking dick, though.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely, like, Rhea would have had a different attitude towards some of the creatures here than Ashes does, but yeah, I was all for trying this new story.
I wasn't really even there for that session, so
yeah, neither was Mikey.
Yeah, and what happened was a complete 180 of what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
And, I also thought this was going to be like just like one session or 2 sessions max, but yeah. But it's okay.
I think Brady was the only one who wanted to be here.
Rhea and Ophelia wanted to be here.
Huh.
I actually enjoyed his side quests and everything. and I actually kind of like my character's character, but I'm just kind of bored of a fighter. I tried it.
A martial character isn't
I
enough
know it
for you.
now, and great, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about my monk.
For me.
That's kind of how I feel about my monk. I get bored with combats with her. Like, I like the character, but I don't love her. Like, I miss being a caster. And I had never tried wizard before. That's why I was giving this a try.
I like the way you play Rhea quite a bit.
Gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick. My throat is so scratchy tonight.
Barry, was that you that DC'd?
Oh no. Scratchy throat.
Who?
I didn't hear what you said, Mikey. What did you say?
Oh, I was saying Miri. Really like.
Oh, we can't hear you. You're garbled.
Gosh. Is that
Oh, maybe a little bit.
okay? I don't know. I think it's like when my phone goes to sleep.
Oh.
No, I was saying I really like the way you play Rhea.
Thanks. Honestly, I mean, her whole like vendetta against undead was something I kind of did because I knew that we were going to be playing in Isik, and I thought that could be interesting. And then, of course, that's something that she and Ophelia kind of allied over a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
But honestly, Druid Cleric multi-classes is something I've done actually quite a few times. So, I try to. She's definitely built for support. But and I've kind of gone in different directions with some of my other Druid Clerics. But that's definitely one of my favorite builds is Druids and Clerics.
Who's my favorite horse?
Even more so than Clifford.
Yeah.
And put your warhorse in the summon resource.
All right, thank you, Lou.
You want to give him a Clifford picture, you can go for
it.
I was trying to find, do we have a card for Orfino Dance? I thought you showed us something, but I can't find him in the compendium.
He is at the top of the journal.
Oh, that's why.
I don't have a picture for him yet, though.
Oh, that's fine. I was just trying to remember how, I have his name spelled completely wrong in the journal now I see. Okay.
Are you talking about the tiefling?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we Ashes is probably going to go see him here in a bit.
All right. So is everyone back?
Don't know if Matt is. He's muted.
Yes, I am.
He's muted. See, he even admits that he's muted, but he didn't admit he's back.
You got me, dude.
I'm a goober.
Oh, gooberfish.
Uh-oh. Are we all here?
I think
That's what I
so.
was asking. Is everyone back?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are you doing? You're at your
Oh, I'm
Rest?
crying because rest.
Finish up the rest.
Well, are we not? We're just gonna. We're not trying to get Kavik.
Oh, yeah, let's save Kavik. If
Do
we
you
can
want
still
to take a
save
rest
Kavik.
first and let the dude die?
No,
Wait,
yeah,
no.
weren't we just told that he's already been killed?
Well, no one said he's been killed, but Arch did, suggest that he told his camp to murder him.
Arch.
I
Stop
call.
it. Stop it, Arch.
Yeah, I'm
Call
gonna
it
call
off.
forward Delania and have her come with us to wherever she planned this to go stop it.
All right, so you approach Delania. She says, Captain Arch bows.
Say, Delania, quick. I have rescinded my decision earlier for Kavik. I wish to interrogate him first. Where was he taken?
So she kind of looks at you, looks at the party.
Ready waves.
She says, Captain, it's already been carried out.
Where was he taken?
She would kind of walk over to her tent and pull out a sack and hand it to you.
In her own tent. Damn.
And she says, "No." She says, "These are the things he had on him, in case he wanted them. I was going to give them to you, but I didn't think I should do it. But if you're, or in front of your group, but if your group knows, then yes,
They know.
these are his things. But he is gone. He was taken care of."
Where is the body?
She says it's out on the in the waste somewhere. It's buried.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. You can do an insight check.
I mean, I know she's telling the truth, but
Yeah. Well, with your passive, you think she's telling the truth. With your 16, I assume the 16 is insight.
yes, 16,
Yeah.
16.
So you think she's being honest? She says,
Well.
and actually, who was the one that did the check on undead?
Arch,
What do you
was
mean?
it?
Was it Arch? Okay, never mind. She says, "I'm sorry, Captain. I didn't realize you would have a change of heart, but yes, it's already been done. Hopefully his things can help answer some questions."
Let us go. Otherwise, I will be very disappointed in Arch.
I hand clanked the bag.
Alright, so his rifle is in there, his clothing, as well as a backpack.
You stripped him.
Cool. Is there anything in the backpack? A journal, per se?
So the backpack has some food, preserved rations, I'll say like 6 days. Probably
he
hasn't
needed
been
rations.
eating it because he didn't need it after his transformation. There is another pistol in there, but this one doesn't look like flintlock. It's a much more intricate design. And it looks like some sort of almost like a flat, well, it's a plastic key card, but it would look really weird to you guys. You have no idea what it does. Well, give me an Arcana check. Maybe you can decide.
What session is this?
This is session 86.
He got 86th.
86th. So yeah, you're not sure what this flat plastic thing does, but you're pretty sure the rifle and the pistol are weapons. And that's all he really has in his backpack.
Cool. I will hold on to those.
I guess he would have... would he have that? I'm going to say that's all this guy has that they found on him.
No ammo?
Oh,
Yeah.
he would have. I'll say there's 3 clips on him. Although, yeah, I'll say with your roll, you were able to figure out these clips have something to do with his weaponry.
Cool. Cool. Thank you.
Because his gun
Oh.
and the pistol have them as well.
Yeah. And that's he. So, have you all heard the stories he mentioned about the him being sent here, and there was a bunker that we came across. But it was in the irradiated area.
Are you suggesting we go back, Clank?
I am curious, but at the same time, I know many of us want to return to our home plane. And in order to do so, we need to find Rainy.
And what if we were able to get those allies and come back?
Which allies?
The ones you haven't gotten.
Oh. And come back?
That is a possibility, is it not?
Why would anybody want to return to the abyss?
If you still wish to carry out this mission, there are potentials here, bird friend.
Radu, do
Yes?
you have anything to say during all this? Because you've been kind of quiet.
He's just thinking about the weirdness of Arch's behavior.
A little bit concerned, maybe.
Yeah, where the group made a decision to, okay, that area's bad, let's go to the cabin, and then the paladin ran into the thing, irradiated zone without caring what the group said. And then double speech about this undead. I've already mentioned it, pointed things out to Mikey, so it's not like I'm surprising. So that's where he is with this of what else is happening here? What else is not true? Are they here to rescue us or not?
So
that's
your guys may be a little concerned with your patron's choice and allies.
Well, and also since Ashes feels uncomfortable, he stepped in between to make sure that Archie has to go through Radu to get to Ashes.
Yeah, he's been kind of keeping an eye on her. What about Enum? Anything he has to add?
Enum's logic circuit's also kind of going awry with this, and seems he's not sure how much he can. He's kind of entrusted himself with his party, like always trying to serve, but he's not sure if he has found that he can always trust these instructions now.
So, lowering his voice a little, Ironheart would say, Arch, and I assume we don't have to worry about you killing our friend Balak as well, yes?
No, if there's any future decisions, will be made sure to go through everyone, because lesson learned, it's not just my second in command that I talk to anymore. It is all of you. The decisions shall be made with everyone going forward.
This is my apology, sir. She says, because she's still here, she would say, I didn't mean to try to push you into anything. It just seemed like you were sure.
No, Delaney, you have always been, a good trusting compatriots, and this fault lies with me, not with you. It was ultimately my decision. And just from something you advise, I take heed of. The fault lies not with you.
Ironheart would nod and say, well, I suppose there's not much to be done. So what do we do now? He says, the irradiated forest seems like a death trap for most of you. myself as well. I mean, I don't know about you, Enum, but my circuits don't function well in radiant energy.
Same. I also am not designed for such environments.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I think during this rest, Archers would slip away from the main group, and go find Urfino.
Sure. So Dance is with his people. They're kind of helping to secure the southern portion of the camp. He has his people like on guard, and others are helping move some, supplies around, getting ready to move out again. He says, "Hello, Ashes."
How goes your time here? Have you been working well with those of this camp?
Well, we haven't got the warmest reception from the Celestials, but that was to be expected. Honestly, I'm just glad they didn't execute all of us, as, what I was half expecting to happen. What about yourself? He says you've been with these people longer than us.
Only a few days longer, but I confess I am a bit shaken by something that happened today.
Oh? What's that?
I thought you should know. And I'm going to kind of make sure that I'm kind of being subtle, so only he's hearing this.
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to like alarm the whole group of Tieflings, but I feel like she would kind of want to make a connection with him and let him know, because she vouched for the party when he asked her about them in Infernal.
All right.
When we first met. So
he'll kind of step off to the side and say, "What is it?"
So I would say what happened with the Revenant, and basically warning him of Arch's capability for changeability and the fact that he did this to someone he had offered sanctuary to.
Was this not an undead? I've found them to mostly be soldiers and darkened beings that serve Orcus. Was this one different somehow?
Well, I confess I was wary of him when he was welcomed, but why welcome him into one's camp and then make such a decision? It does not sit well with me. And as you have trusted me in vouching for this group, I just wanted to make sure you could keep watch and protect you and yours.
Says, I appreciate that. I will definitely keep an eye out in case they try to do something similar to us. I'll make sure my people stay together and are wary of being taken off by themselves alone.
I still hope that this party will somehow lead us to a way off this plane, but it is a very puzzling group.
Says, well, if worse comes to worse, my people can serve as a camp as well if you wish to separate from Arch and his kind. You seem like your group would be able to protect us, and we your group, so consider us allies if things go wrong with the Celestials.
Very good. I appreciate that.
All right.
Let's keep each other informed of anything we learn that might be of value.
All right, so the hour would pass. Go ahead and do your short rest.
Yay!
What do you want to do?
Get my spells back.
I wish I got spells back.
It is now 2:30.
Are we investigating that cabin now?
Well, with Kevik gone, Ironheart says it seems like the obvious choice, unless there's some way for us to get through all that irradiated area to the hatch that Clank talked about, but I don't think that's possible. Do we know if that section underground where the hatch leads to, is that irradiated? Would have been nice. Well, he'll say it seems like, and I guess I'll say Clank.
You're so tall.
Clank and Ashes, with your passive investigation from what he said, Kevik, it sounded like he considered it a safe area, so you wonder if it was irradiated underground.
Hmm.
Might
Is
not
that
be.
a long rest or short rest? That was a short
Short
rest,
rest.
right?
That was a
Or,
short rest,
yeah.
So, yeah. Getting some background noise from you, Matt.
Sorry.
No worries. But yeah, what do you all want to do?
What was we're trying to find those ingredients, right?
Yeah, so
Let us
the
return to our mission
Cabin.
so we can get off this place.
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
So you leave the
From what you've said, the dwarf may have little time left, so we shouldn't dawdle.
Okay, so you are
That
traveling.
sounds good to me.
So you notice as you enter this wood, for whatever reason, this part of the abyss seems like it looks more like a normal forest as you get closer to where the cabin should be. And the sunlight in the sky seems to look like normal sun instead of kind of the like less or kind of the lessened sun that you've seen in the abyss proper.
And are like the sounds and smells also like a normal forest?
Well, from I guess if you have knowledge nature, you can make a check.
No, she would never have seen anything like this before.
Yeah. So you haven't been to this area of the map obviously before, but yeah, to those who come from Gaian, this would look like a normal forest.
I never expected a place of such beauty here among this wasteland. She kind of looks a little bit in awe.
You and I both.
I see beauty, and then I go, "What's hiding behind it?"
She looks a little less in awe and a little more trepidation on her face now. And she's
Things have been trying to kill it. I'm not
kind of
trying to
snaps
ruin.
back to being more vigilant.
I'm not trying to ruin the moment for you. It's just that it seems like everything has been trying to harm us. Well,
Of
almost
course.
everything.
Your words are wise.
Ironheart
She gives you a
nods.
nod.
He says, "We should be careful. This seems very out of place in the abyss. Could be a trap of some kind."
See? Yeah, that.
A refuge.
He says, or maybe that. Does this look familiar to you at all, Enum? Ironheart would say.
We're familiar with forests, right? 'Cause
Oh
we're
yeah,
back
no,
from
you
Gaia.
you come from Gaian, so you've seen forests.
Yes, this looks like an environment from our home plane.
It's just a strange place to find it.
Perhaps this is got some sort of link to our home plane. Let us investigate.
All right.
That sounds good.
So you, as you're coming down, kind of through the forested area, you find a road, and a little ways down the road, probably about 2,000-3,000 feet, you would see an old cabin there. He says, "Do we approach?"
Let's check it out. But carefully.
Would you like me to roll a survival check to see if there's anything out of the normal?
Check for traps, indeed.
Yeah. So go ahead and give me survival. Anyone who wants.
And can I use perception to kind of warily scan the woods that we're in and the cabin?
Sure. So you're looking around. So I'll say, Radu, something about these woods seems a little off to you, but you can't put your finger on what it is.
I don't trust this place. Something's wrong.
Enum, you would also kind of note that, well, you don't have knowledge nature, right?
I don't have
Or
nature
survival?
knowledge. I do
Oh,
not have
wow.
survival.
So let's see, what could you notice?
Nature?
Oh, no, I was just trying to think of what Enum might notice.
Oh,
Because I got a high roll.
Yeah.
I was surprised that I had nature. That's the reason why I just rolled it.
Alright. So I guess you would notice as you're walking down this path, there are several areas with loose dirt, which seems strange to you. Like someone was
bend
digging
down.
in the area.
I'll bend down and take a close look at the dirt, and I'll call the others. Do you observe this?
So you kind of walk off the road a bit to where the loose dirt is and take a look.
Yeah. And I'll
Are they?
call it to everybody's attention.
So yeah, those of you with survival would agree. It looks like this was some kind of hole that was dug probably recently, though since there's no rain or anything to equalize the soil, like it may have been dug a while ago. It's hard to say. I guess that's something you could notice. So you haven't noticed any rain in this place, like in the abyss, which is kind of why everything is always dying. There's not much moisture. So it might be odd to you that there's all these trees and plants in this place, unless it rains here or something.
I'll take a closer look at a tree, and I'll be like, is this real? How can this be? From what I recall from our home plane, life cannot grow where there is no moisture or water.
So yeah, the tree feels real. If you tap on it, it seems sturdy like wood. But yeah, again, it just seems very kind of out of the ordinary.
Plank, you're able to cast a spell that lets you see magic, yes?
Oh, I think.
Or
maybe
Was
I
it
have
someone
this
else?
spell.
Sorry. Yeah. If she's seen one of you do it, then she would suggest, like, perhaps we should investigate how much of our
That's a good
surroundings
idea.
are enchanted. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Do it.
I'm going to begin ritually casting Detect Magic.
Alright, so passing 10 minutes.
Yes.
You got this.
So also you would notice there's, like in the other areas you would often see rocks flying around and other dangerous denizens in the distance. You don't notice any of that in here. But you would get Detect Magic off. And
This might be a druid enclave.
well, this whole
But go ahead.
place is just covered in magical energy. Like the trees, the grass, the road, the ground. Like there's magical auras everywhere.
I
Have you
would pass
any-
that along.
Have you any sense of what kind of magic?
I would focus in to see if I can sense what type of magic.
Wow, 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 wow.
It would be. Sorry, I have to go look this up now.
Oh,
Hello to you. It would be illusion magic.
Uh-huh.
Aha! What?
Ashes is definitely no longer enchanted by this place.
Illusion.
So nothing. We can trust nothing.
I mean, yeah, probably.
What are you gonna
You
do?
tell everybody that?
Yes, I would tell everybody this is illusionary magic.
So,
I'll look over to the wizard. Do you know what spell could do such a incredible thing?
do I do like an Arcana check or something?
Yeah,
To
you
see
can
if-
use Arcana.
If she's ever heard of magic that could do this.
So this reminds you of a spell called Hallucinatory Terrain, which can turn whole sections of terrain to look different. Though it doesn't usually last more than 24 hours, and it doesn't affect areas this large. But this reminds you of that type of magic. Also,
I've
like
heard
the
of-
trees do seem real, like you can actually interact with them, so that's kind of weird too. Usually they'd be illusions.
It seems rather like some magic I've heard of, but it's stronger. It's a bigger effect. It's the illusions are solid. I don't know what Arcanist might be strong enough to do something like this.
Is there another check that she can do to further inquire that?
Well, like I said, that's what you would think. This is some kind of powerful spell that would be like hallucinatory terrain, but it seems like it's ongoing and much larger. So the magic.
So there's a
system,
powerful being here.
there could be, or there maybe one was here at one point and created this place. I mean, the abyss is full of demigods and demons, so.
We should check out the cabin. But be careful. Keep your wits about you.
Alright.
Perhaps we should just find the plant we seek, the ingredient we seek, and get out of here.
Well, you're actually here for the corpses.
Oh.
The plant is the cave to the north. This place was the corpse essence, is what you need.
Okay.
So yeah.
And so we haven't found any corpses. That's what's okay. Yeah.
Let's look for that.
Well, talking about loose dirt.
There was loose dirt, yeah.
Do you think that these could be graves?
Or traps, but yeah.
Say, Clank, do you have a shovel?
No, I only have what's on me.
I'm going to start using my quarterstaff as a makeshift shovel. Or a pick and some digging.
Yeah, my shield as well.
Alright, so you guys spend some time getting your hands a little dirty because no one has a shovel. Does anyone have excavate earth?
No.
Alright.
Go fish.
So you are you're pulling the dirt back, digging in this hole. You dig down about 3 feet and you do indeed find a corpse that was not in any type of casket, so it's pretty rotted and infested with like a bunch of bugs. But yeah, you think you could collect some essence off this.
Is this what you're looking for, Frank?
Might be. Let us collect this essence.
You would guess this is. Does anyone have medicine? You do?
Go
So
fish.
Enum, you believe this is some sort of elf corpse, a wood elf to be exact. Judging by the armor that's all decrepit and the weaponry, maybe some kind of soldier.
I'll let them know.
Do you think that has any pertinence to why these specific corpses?
I think my theory, but it's just a theory, is that they are allies of whatever powerful being created this place, and someone wished their presence to be hidden.
Why bury your dead here, though? Ironheart says. It's kind of a strange place for a graveyard in an illusionary forest.
Especially since this is the abyss and so much death occurs.
Yeah.
If they could not make it back home, then this would be their only resort. And perhaps the forest was a reminder of what home was like.
Meant to bring some degree of comfort.
Ironheart would nod. He says that makes some sense. Soldier, if their body can't go home, this might be the next best thing. So, you know, Clank, with reading Balak's formula, that the essence off this would be able to make a couple of potions. So this is pretty much all you need, unless you want to get more essence from one of the other graves. Or approach the cabin.
I would let the party know. So we have what we need to make the potions, but we can collect more if we want. We can also approach the cabin. Might be worth.
Let's cover this one back up. Perhaps that will
I'm on
minimize any anger we trigger from whatever.
Do you not wish to maybe collect one more corpse before we check the cabin?
Uh,
go here. One sec.
Bradu, what do you
Yeah.
think? Should we?
So
You think
that's-
it's safe enough, or should we move on?
So that's what you'd get: 15 Maho of essence.
I'm ready to go up north to get that flower so we can finish this.
Cool. Sounds good. Great. Let's do that.
How many? Oh man.
Right here.
Sorry, what did you say, Enum?
Eno wants to check out the cat. We're here.
Ironheart nods. He says, might be worth looking into. There could be supplies or maybe answers to what this strange place is.
If it's even real.
Cool. Let's do it.
He laughs. He says, the bird is easily swayed. But, all right, let's head towards the
Anything to do
cabin.
that.
I guess he wouldn't say bird. He would say our friend, our friend Clank is easily swayed. But yeah, all right, let's do it.
Oh, have you heard?
Bird's the bird.
What's the CR on the fallen soldier? Or does it matter?
There's no real CR. The Maho is more just for specific ingredients.
Okay.
Because generally, it's not actual humanoid essence. It's corrupted.
Did we reinter the remains, or are they like open now?
I assume you buried it again, is what Radu said. And
Okay,
there are
then-
more holes around here, or sorry, more loose dirt patches that you assume would be graves, so you could get more essence without approaching the cabin.
Do we know how many potions that one corpse would make?
I'll say, I'll say
Couple of
Clank, with his knowledge, knows that 10 Maho is needed per potion.
Oh, okay.
So you can only make one.
With what you have,
Should,
yeah.
should we get
Okay.
more? But let's proceed to the
Okay.
cabin first, maybe.
Yeah, Clank. Perhaps we do collect more really quick, since we may need them for ourselves going forward if this place keeps going the way we've seen it going.
Alright. Well, why don't we stop here? It's 2:40. It's about 10 minutes to dig up a grave, but we can maybe dig up more next time. Let's do MVP votes, because we are at time. A strange, illusory forest filled with graves.
So strange.
Alright, I got 3 votes. 4, 5. Radu, with 3 votes, you were MVP. Congrats.
Oh. Okay.
Well done, everyone.
Yes.
Fighting
Guys.
irradiated zombie T-Rexes. Well done, well done.
And I'll apologize one more time for making that decision without
For-
consulting the group.
For killing Kavik. Or Kavik.
Yeah,
It's
Kevin.
your character made a decision. It's cool. I'm playing my character having questions about your decisions, but I am perfectly fine with you making a decision.
Yeah, agreed. I
Okay,
don't actually, out of character, I don't intend for Ashes to actually work against the group, but I felt like in character she would be really uncomfortable with what went down today.
yeah. Like, I just want to make sure, like, in character and out of character stuff, like, you guys aren't like mad because I was like, "Fuck, Lou's putting
I
me
was
on the spot." And
surprised.
kind of went
I was
with it.
surprised, yeah.
I'm mad, not mad.
Thank
What are you
you.
saying?
I do enjoy the way you guys are playing it out and, like, the feedback and stuff's given. But I was like, oh no.
That said, I'm also not mad at all, but let's maybe check in on killing quest NPCs.
I mean, you got his gun now, so that's kind of cool. You got his stuff.
Yeah. See, Clank treasures, isn't that what
I'm
Tiny.
usually of the mindset of information's more valuable than items, but yeah.
Yeah. Same.
All right, thanks, guys. Have a good night.
But,
Alright.
have a good night,
too.
guys.
Fun session. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the session, Lou.
At
Yeah.
all.
Good playing with you guys, as usual.
Yes.
Thank you.
Poor dog has such stinky farts.